All right, guys, I'm right here in front of the locker retrieval, in front of one of the best rides here at Cedar Point, Steel Vengeance. So we are going to go check out Steel Vengeance right now because we're going to talk about how these locker systems work. But in order to talk about the way the locker systems work, we got to go into the ride. So that's where we're headed right now, into the ride. It says like a 40-minute wait right now. Let's see how long this actually takes. But the most important part is the way that the locker systems work. So we're going to talk about that specifically today. I hope this is helpful, and I don't know, just press that like button right now. Just do it. Anyway, let's go. Hello. Now, I wonder if I'm actually going to find a 40-minute wait here, or if it's going to be substantially less than that. But we'll see. Oh, it's looking like substantially less than that. Around this corner, and oh yeah, people are barely, oh yeah, it's one straight line. Well, this is gonna be a nice easy line, which is good because we have about 20 minutes left for park open today. So we're gonna go check out how this ride actually is today, and particularly how the locker system works here. Now, I've had a lot of questions about this locker system. Is it actually free? How does it really work? And a lot of people are confused by it. I do have some tutorials, you know, buried in the middle of my videos, but I wanted to make sure that people are able to find it quickly when they search for, you know, how do these lockers work. So this is a dedicated video on how the ride locker system works here at Steel Vengeance. So look, guys, the shade is back. Yay! It's right there. Your very first step for this locker system is to make sure that anything big is out of your possession. You can't bring bags on, you can't bring anything like that. If you have one of those, they need to go in the bigger lockers that are right outside of here. But you can bring hats on, you can bring phones on, you can bring keys and wallets on. You can bring things like that onto this ride, and you don't have to pay for them to be stored while you ride this line. Now, they do say that you are not allowed to bring anything on, and it is very, very specific. You go through a metal detector going into here, and they will look for anything that's on you. They'll also take a wand onto your body, so be very mindful of that. You are going to definitely be checked and rechecked for anything that may be on your person on here. And even if it's in like a cargo short, or even if your glasses have a strap, I don't even think you can take your glasses on. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that. But you can't bring anything in your pockets at all, even if they zip. It doesn't make any difference. So at this point, it's late enough in the evening that they're not even having us like go in one group at a time. We're just going in slowly down this part of the queue. So this may actually be a longer queue than it normally would be, because usually they send you in and they stop people right here. Right here are the lines for the metal detectors, and like I said, they will actually check for whether or not you have anything on you whatsoever. I can't tell you how many times I have forgotten my glasses and had to be reminded to go back and put my glasses away. If you have anything, they will make sure that you put it away in the locker before you ride. Otherwise, things get mangled. I'll show you later. So here are the lockers, and you just go up to a screen, press on them. I'm going to use a fake birthday so that I don't actually have to blank this out. Obviously, I'm not 10 years old. And then you choose whichever one of these objects you might want to have. So it will pop open, and I'm sure you heard it, but I didn't know where it was going to pop open. but right here it says locker 211, and it points in the direction that you need to go, you need to look at to find it. So right here is my locker. Open that up and you can put your stuff away. Now, if you close your locker, you can't get in again, but you can reopen it. So come here, go to reopen. If, let's say, you forgot your glasses. So, here. And then which one did I choose? I chose bed. And it opened right up for me. Again, the arrow's pointing the opposite direction because it's now over to my left. And I can open that up and put all my stuff inside it. It is big enough for your hat, but you gotta kind of squish it a little bit. You can put your glasses inside. Empty your pockets. I have a charger cord, my wallet, my charger, my keys. So there's room for a sizable amount of stuff in there. And then you can also put your phone. If you look deep in there, which I know you can't see, there is a door on the other side of this. That's the way that this works. On the other side of this, there is a walkway, and that's where you go. Now, you do not need to remember the number that is on your locker. You only need to remember the shape, and of course your birthday, or whatever date you decide to use to access these lockers. Okay, so I just only got my cell phone out of my lockers. That way we can see where all you need to go in order to get the lockers, because this is start to finish lockers here at Steel Vengeance. You will come down these steps right here. That's where the station is. Come down these steps. You'll come around here. Right here is the ride photos if you want them. You can always check those out. Come around this way, and if you see the Dippin' Dots, that's where, right behind that, is where you will get your lockers from. One thing also with that ride, I just killed so many bugs with my face. And one went literally right up my nostril. I was going around a turn. So, like, right at dusk, because you're not worried about dying. You're just worried about how many bugs you're killing with your face. Here is the locker retrieval, right next to the entrance for the fast lane. And this is why you don't want to take anything on the ride with you, because if it falls out, it shatters into a million pieces like this, including glasses that are mangled. These things get thoroughly destroyed. A key fob, yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Getting in here though, you can get some really cool views of the ride itself. Oh, missed it. Now, when you get here, you just find a screen and you go onto it. Reopen. My fake birthday. Bed. And I heard it open, 211. Just barely opened, but it does say 211 and it says to the right. And now you take your stuff out on the other side. There are also always ride-ops here that can help you if you need to. So if you're confused about anything, they're always here to assist you just in case. As you leave, this is what you will see until you reach the Dippin' Dots once again. Like I said, if you have bigger items, then definitely put them in the lockers. Anything bigger than a hat, you need to put in the lockers. Anything else, you should be good with. Oh, that just about concludes this short little video about Steel Vengeance, and especially about its locker system. Like I said, there's a lot of confusion surrounding the locker system here, and a lot of people think it's different things. Last year, I definitely thought that it was not free. But a lot of people just don't understand the way that it works or how the two-side system is. So, do you have any more questions that were unanswered about that? Or is there anything else that you want to know about Cedar Point, especially a more in-depth look into it so that you really understand the way that that certain process works, because maybe that thing's been confusing to you. It could be about anything from food to ride operations to ride safety. Whatever it is, let me know. I will find the best answer I possibly can for you. So please press that subscribe button, and please leave me a comment about something that you may have a question about. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go! Now keep an eye open for my next video, which will be about the things to do on Cedar Point Beach.